Shalom, shalom. Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, the prophets, and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, who also continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to you all. The water for your sacrifices. Shalom also to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways doing this work, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm back again with another video. And today, I'm going to read from the book, The Good Book. And I'm going to entitle this, The Lord Has No Respect to Persons. Now, I got inspiration today for this. So, like, I was trying to let what I had on just play while reading. But I got inspiration today. I was listening to Elder Malak Zakbar. And I forgot the brother's name who reads for him. Shalom to you, brothers. Yahweh Shem Barakatham. And he was speaking about the Most High having no respect for persons. You know, he didn't really go into a whole full thing about it, but he, just kind of touched on it a little bit. And, I kind of had the idea that's what I wanted to do. But it just gave me the inspiration to do it. This is grapefruit juice, something that I've acquired into drinking, and I don't mind the taste of it. I know to some it's a little sour, but it's good for you. Helps out with a lot of different things. So with that being said, we're going to go into the scriptures. And hope Abba Rakazai be edified. Just give me some time. I'm not always in my book. I have become very comfortable, which that's why I'm using the book with reading both on my phone, on my tablet, on the computer. But today was a day for me to actually get the book. So let's get Acts 10 and 34. And it reads, Then Peter opened his mouth and said, Of a truth, I perceive that the Most High is no respect of persons, but in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. So what is Peter saying? Peter is saying that you are to fear the Most High. We can go to Psalms. What's that? Psalms 110. No, 111, I think. Psalms 111 and 10, and it reads, The fear of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. So this is what we are supposed to be doing. We are supposed to fear the Most High. And this brings along our right design. This brings along wisdom. Right? Let's go to, and I didn't want to make this long, but I just wanted to kind of read in the book. And I think I'm going to start dedicating 2 days out of the week that I read out of the book. You know, I just think that it's important. And plus, it feels good to touch the book. You know what I mean? But it's good to go into the book, man. Because when they shut this down, when they shut down these computers and your phones and your tablets, what are you going to use? Where are you going to go? Salakia. Got to go back to the scriptures, man. I mean, you got to go back to the book, man. Deuteronomy. And sometimes, too, Salakia, sometimes it just feels good to pick up the book and just read the book versus just having a phone. You know what I mean? Having a book is just having that kind of substance in your hand to read. You know what I mean? Deuteronomy 1:17. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is the Most High's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. So the Most High is going to make the judgments. Damn. What was that scripture Elder Wanakazakwa brought out about judging? Let me see something. Let me see if I can remember where it's at. It is good to just go into the scriptures with with the book. Because it helps you. I mean, this is how our elder apostles and the elders before them. This is how they learned. They didn't have computers and things of that nature to teach. This is why they're walking Bibles, because they started off with the book. You know what I mean? It's just something about having a book versus the electronics. To it digs into you more. I'm gonna say. Let's go to Hebrews real quick. And I gotta be careful because I don't want to. I gotta make some moves, so I can't be here too long. Let me see. Abarakazah. Um, 12 and 13. Let's see. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second. What was it? 13 and 12. I should have put some kind of. Okay, that way I got an understanding the time frame. So, I just want to keep up with my time. So, like I said, I don't have that much time, but here we go. Hebrews 12 and 23, and it reads, "To the general assembly in the church of the firstborn, which are written in heaven, and to the Most High, the judge of all, and to the spirits of just men made perfect, and to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel." Okay. Let's go into the Apocrypha. And let's get, what does I got? Sirach 4 and 22. Let's be deep. Stuck on that. Yeah, I'm going to start bringing out the book a little bit more. Sirach 4 and 22, and it reads, "Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause them to fall. And refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do so, to do good, and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty." So we are here to preach and teach this truth, and we don't care. We don't care who likes it, because now we're at that stage where a lot of people are scoffing, male and female, heathens and Israelites, and they don't even realize what they're doing until that judgment comes, when Yahweh and Yahushua start killing people, because that's what's coming next. And how is he going to do that? He's going to do that by Esau. Esau is his sword. Esau is going to destroy a lot of Israelites because they chose not to listen to Yahushua. And this is where we at right now. This is Isaiah 26 and 3. Thou will keep him. Thou will keep him. I got to get it better right. Thou will keep him perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in Yahweh, for in the land of Yahweh is everlasting strength. Let's go to Jeremiah. It's a lot here, man. I may pick up the speed because, like I said, I gotta make moves soon. So I gotta get to that plantation, the graveyard shit. Jeremiah 17 and 5, and it reads, "Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from Yahweh. It's something I pray about, to pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh to never take the spirit from me. You know what I mean? I've been in this truth, but I've seen brothers that I thought was very influential in this word and teaching, and the spirit heavy on them, lose the spirit, and how they carry themselves this day, man. It's a scary thing, man. You know what I mean? You know, this is something that I pray for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh to never take away from me. Skip Proverbs. And I got a little list that I put together, so you know it helps. Proverbs 3 and 5. Proverbs 3 and 5, and it reads, Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Why? Because you're going to pay for it. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is going to make you pay. And you're about to see that right now. In this time that we're in, you're about to see what's going to happen to a lot of our people, because they trusted not Yahweh when they heard the words. They didn't want to believe in the words. Sirach 8 and 14. A lot of scriptures there. Sirach 8 and 14, it reads, Go not to law with a judge, for they will judge for him according to his honor. Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly. So when Elder Apostle Tahar is telling you, you shouldn't be in this type of place, you shouldn't be at that type of place at night, and you shouldn't be doing this, that, and the third, this is what he's talking about in the scriptures. Don't be following knuckleheads, because you can, or he says, I've heard him say it before, he's not getting on no planes. I feel you, me either. At this point, I'm getting ready to, like, I'm not doing boats, I'm not doing planes, but I'm almost like no to buses, you know what I'm saying? So, because I understand the time that we're in, and anything could happen, as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh has showed us. Any and everything could happen. Sirach 10:23. And you know, other precepts pop in my mind, and I get them, but I'm just going off of what I see. And I feel like I'm moving too slow. I should be moving faster. Highlighting too. It's important. Sirach 10:23. It is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding, neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man. This is why the Most High has no respect for persons, because that's what the elder was saying, is that, you know, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, but Israelites. If you're sinning and the Most High is ready to judge you, then that's what's going to happen to you. He doesn't care who you are or what you've achieved in Esau's world or in this world. When he sends for you, you go. I heard I was one day watching the Gotti movie. One of them. They made a couple of them, but one of the movies was having Neil Della Croce, the underboss of the Gambino family, in the I believe in the 80s and 90s. But so he told Gotti, it just stuck out to me. It's like these guys are here with me, and if it was for you to go, then you go. Meaning that, you know, if you if you was to die, then you would have to go. So this is Sirach. What I got there, 33 and 12, and it reads, some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself, but some of them hath he cursed and brought low and turned out to their places. So, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai makes the decision on what happens to you. Regardless of what you think and how you feel, there's a scripture that talks about any and everything that you have attained is because the Most High wanted you to have it. And a lot of you have achieved these things, and you have not even known who He was. Sirach 46 and 14. And I got a couple more scriptures, and I'm going to get ready to make a move, because I got to bust a move. But I'm just taking this time, man. I'm not in a rush, but at the same time, I am, because it just feels good to read from the book. That's why I'm taking my time to highlight certain scriptures. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 46 and 14, it reads, by the law of the Lord, he judged the congregation, and the Lord and the Lord had respect unto Jacob. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai does what he wants to do. I know you have heard the elder apostles on down speak of these things, or speak of these things, and you know, it's ultimately true. The Most High does what he wants to do, and there's no one who can resist him. God, so what you think and how you feel? Let's see, let's go back to another. Boom, bam, boom. Exodus 2 and 25. And it reads, and the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. So, normally I would look up, I don't have my other phone with me, but I would look up respect and get that for you, but I don't have that on me, so. And I got to get ready to bust a move, man, so let's get Leviticus 26 and 9. Yeah, I got to get ready to bust a move, man. Yeah, 26 and 9, and it reads, for I will have respect unto you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant with you. Who's he talking to? He's talking to Israel. Leviticus is the second book, the second book of the laws, of the law, or of the Torah. And this is only talking to Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is a promise and of a blessing, is what is at the top. Let's go back into the New Testament. When you really put the book together and you start analyzing it, there's more of the Old Testament than the New Testament. Let me see. Romans 2:11, and it reads, for there is no respect of persons with the Most High. For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. For not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law shall be justified. And one more I got, I think it's James 2:9. The Spirit just kind of put me on it. And it reads, but if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin. That means we don't care about who you are and what kind of position you hold in this world. We're here to preach and teach Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai's word. And if you sinning, we're going to get on you. If you're going off, we're going to get on you. As well as for us, we're not perfect, or for myself. If I'm going off, I pray to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and I also appreciate correction, because that's going to allow me to walk the right path. I don't want no one that says they love me or care about me to let me continue to walk crooked and walk wrong and speaking wrong against Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want them to correct me. That's love. I read it from again. But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin, and are conceived of the law of transgressors. So, and then it's also on you for you not to tell that man the truth, or to correct that man. You know what I'm saying? When you're teaching these scriptures. I got one more. The Spirit's okay. I got one more, and the Spirit was on me to speak on it, so I'm gonna speak on it real quick. And I'm going to read it real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. So I got to bust a move. Got to bust that move. This is what we're supposed to do. This is Isaiah 58:1. And it reads, cry aloud, spare not, lift up the voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. Let me see something. Let me see something here. Let me see something. Jumping. I gotta get out of here, man. Hold on. Let me get another scripture. That's what I want to do. See. 60. And it reads, Micah 3:8. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of Yahweh, and of judgment and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgressions, and to Israel his sins. I Barak desire you edify with that lesson. I enjoyed it, and I pray that you will edify with it. And I'm going to say, Kohalor Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Shalom and salutations again in double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and shalom to the elect, the water for your sacrifices. And with that, I'm going to say, Avar Babor, shalom.